from the soul with it. Yeah.
Coming to you live with yet another video, and I'm just sitting here with Pops.
Hey, we just chilling.
And we was just talking about, I just was like, let me just start recording because we talking, and I came up with something. So I was going to wait to give my prediction, but I got the Celtics winning the NBA Finals this year. And I think they're going to beat the Cavs in the 7-game series. It's either going to go 7 or 6.
I don't think the Cavs gonna make it that far.
No, I
To
think
the Eastern Conference Final.
the NBA,
They're gonna.
the NBA,
If they don't implode, then maybe.
it's about money.
But they're gonna blow themselves up. I'm trying to tell
But you know,
they're gonna self-destruct.
but you know, the NBA is about money,
I understand that.
and they want to make sure they can sell. See, they can sell Isaiah Thomas going back to Boston and the whole Kyrie Irving versus his old team, and they can sell that.
Yeah, they can.
It's a storyline there.
Yeah, there is a big one. But once again, they're gonna implode.
No,
I'm trying to tell you.
they're gonna implode. They're gonna implode, but they're gonna make sure they get there.
No, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
They're gonna make
you
sure
see the video with Isaiah Thomas
No,
when they was introducing him for the game. He didn't come out. He just stood on the sideline. You know how when they introduce you for the starting five and everybody run out and high five and all that stuff. He just stood on the sideline while they called his name. Like he was there, but he wasn't there.
what I'll say is this:
I don't know what that meant.
they're gonna make sure they get there because they can sell. Isaiah Thomas gonna stop playing. He gonna stop playing better this year.
But if if they don't practice, he can't. They don't practice.
They do practice. They were just at practice today.
They do shoot around.
But
That's what the problem is.
we not at their practice facility though,
Yeah.
so we don't know what they're doing there.
Okay, maybe we don't.
I think that
But they're gonna implode.
they'll implode, but it's gonna be against the Celtics.
And then they're gonna blame everybody except LeBron.
That's a fact. And I think they'll get there. I got the Celtics going to the finals, and if the Celtics get to the finals, I think they're gonna beat the Warriors.
No.
I think so.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because there's another storyline there. See, it's about storylines.
I'm trying to tell you, if that's what they want to do,
It's about storylines. It's about money.
so what is it, the WWE?
That's what it is. Just think about it. It makes sense if you think about it, though. You got to analyze. That's
Not Boston.
and because Boston creates. It's a narrative. See, LeBron could lose to the Celtics, and then he go to the Lakers. So then, once he goes to the Lakers, it could create a Celtics-Lakers rivalry again.
Okay,
Because LeBron had already lost to Kyrie.
but in order for that to happen, the Lakers have to start winning.
They are winning. They only like a 9 for 10
No.
winning streak.
No, in order for them, I mean consistently winning.
But they could if they let's
So
say
if LeBron, okay, look, LeBron is not getting any younger, and so how much time is it going to take for the Lakers to get back to where they need to be in order to be a championship contender?
they there. All right, let's say they win 30 some games this year.
Okay,
And Kyle Kuzma's averaging 16 points. Brandon Ingram averaging about 16 points. So the next year they probably take that leap. So you sit down with LeBron and you be like, all right, look, because I'm pretty sure Paul George is going to come because they're not beating the Warriors. The storyline is already there for Russell Westbrook. See, he got beat last year. So now the storyline between Kevin Durant and the Warriors, the Kevin Durant, the Warriors, and OKC, that storyline is there for them. So that makes sense for them to, beat them all in times last year in the regular season. And then Russell Westbrook say, I'm coming. So now you can have those two. That's going to make good numbers right there. So then, all right, now you can have it whereas next year you said LeBron down, you get Paul George there, that automatically make them a playoff team once you add Paul George, right?
I don't know. With LeBron and Paul George?
Yeah.
Okay, my question now becomes, can LeBron play in a system?
No.
Okay, well then.
But you gotta realize
then it's Cleveland all over again.
no, because this time Lonzo. See, this is what they trying to do.
But he has to. Okay, if he's not in a system, which means there's no accountability, which means he can do whatever he want to do.
But at the same time, they'll get where they need to go. But it'll be different because they got Paul George now,
but
and
it's still the
they're
same.
gonna have other players around them. No, I mean it's gonna be different because Lonzo gonna be
how
Magic Johnson and them gonna convince.
Then they're gonna have to convince him to play within a system. You can't play hero ball. I don't care where you go. It ain't gonna. It doesn't last that long.
But they gonna just be this. This is what I think is gonna happen. They're just gonna get all of them together and they're gonna turn it into. They trying to turn it into Showtime. So with them bringing with Lonzo,
there will never be another Showtime.
With Lonzo and LeBron, them together is just a bunch of passing. Then you got scorers on the wing with Kuzma, Ingram, and Paul George. Okay. And what they're going to do is they're going to have them play the Warriors. It all makes sense. Okay. If they play, they're going to play.
It makes no sense.
It does. It makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense to you.
No, but because look, Dad, you got to think it's about revenue. And if you could sell the storyline,
but see, you're talking two different things. You're talking revenue and storylines.
You put but you got to think it all go together.
Then what's the purpose of watching it?
Because what's the point of watching the finals?
WWE?
No, the finals. When you know every year it's going to be the Golden State Warriors and the Cavs.
Not this year.
But I'm just saying, like for the past 3 years, everybody already knew that it was going to be the Warriors. No matter what, they was like, "Oh, I don't want to see it," blah blah blah. But you still watched. It's just like Floyd Mayweather. Everybody talk about, "Oh man, I can't stand Floyd Mayweather." Blah blah
they
blah.
Wanted to watch it. They was tuning in because they wanted to see him
lose. But at the same time, you still tuned in, and that's the thing. They know when to put these games together because they know people gonna watch, and they create storylines. It makes sense.
Okay, but I'm just okay.
That's just like the dude was just telling me yesterday. He was like, I was like, how's that? I was like, how's LeBron a team captain? And he got the third seed.
Because he's LeBron.
But it makes sense. He said,
I get that part.
He said it's because, for the listeners out, the viewers out there, he said the reason they got LeBron and Steph Curry is because it's going to be, these guys are, they are popular and, people know these guys and they're global.
Yeah, they're global stars. They're global icons. I get all that. I understand all that. My whole point is, wherever you put LeBron, it's always going to be the same. See, he can't go somewhere where there is a coach that is headstrong. He could never play for Pop. Who else is strong-willed, headstrong? I think Pop, but he's the most respected coach. He won't give in to LeBron's demands and deal with all that foolishness. But okay, he go to LA. And if he's not willing to adjust to playing in a system.
You gotta realize that they're gonna make everything work for LeBron. Everything.
I mean, you can say
they do it every year. They've been doing this since he got back to Cleveland. You gotta
have at least some semblance of talent and some sort of chemistry in order for it to work. Now, if they can develop a chemistry, because I don't care how many people you put on the court. If you put 5 people on the court,
the chemistry already be there because he likes Lonzo Ball.
But there's a difference between liking somebody and playing with somebody.
He likes Dwayne Wade, so he went and go play with him.
But they play together. That chemistry developed not in Miami. That chemistry developed off the court, off season. If he's willing to go do that, because that's how you develop.
So how you do that when he went back to Cleveland?
What with Dwayne Wade?
No, I'm talking about with Kyrie and all that.
They just playing. They
But that's what I'm
playground
saying.
ball.
That's what I'm saying. If they do the
Yeah,
same,
but Kyrie and Alonzo Ball is two different players.
but what I'm saying is this: Lonzo is more passive. He's gonna make sure he pass the ball. LeBron gonna pass the ball. So if you pass,
if everybody passes the ball, who's gonna shoot?
Paul George, Kyle Kuzma, and Brandon Ingram. That's what I just said. That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's the whole point. A lot of passing and a lot of scoring. And they're gonna move the ball.
So this dude just a hired gun there. That's what he is.
It makes sense. Like I'm telling you, like for them.
But wait, that's what he's boiled down to, man.
And then you got and then on top of that, they're gonna be in a big market. On top of that, you got the big name and LeBron James.
This is a
man.
You know what? Now you developed an entirely different storyline for me.
It's Hollywood.
I ain't talking about that.
It's Hollywood.
I'm talking about LeBron James's
look. I'm not
legacy now. Now, if he goes to LA because he can't get what he wants in Cleveland, he's just up and leave. Now he becomes just a dude that's chasing something.
Nope, because they're gonna spend it. And if
I don't care how they spend it.
They gonna
I'm
spend
trying
it.
to tell you. I don't care how you spend it. I don't care if I drop red Kool-Aid right here in the middle of the floor and you spin it and say, "Nah, it ain't red Kool-Aid. It's something else." I know what it is. You can spin it any kind of way you want.
But nah, look at this.
They can say what they gonna say. Please enlighten me how they gonna spin this one.
What?
Do you have
red
any
Kool-Aid?
idea? No. LeBron James just.
They're gonna say he won championships on 3 different teams. Now, who in basketball history ever did that? And let me tell you, because they already talking about that already.
Okay, wait.
They already talking about that already.
Okay. Well, actually, somebody has done it.
Who?
Robert Ory.
No, but they're talking about like a superstar.
No.
But see, you got to realize.
You can't.
It's LeBron.
Oh, that's what they got to spin it.
Exactly. It's LeBron. They've been doing it his whole career.
What happens if it don't work?
Then you got to take a risk.
Now what happens?
It's a lot of stuff. Him going back to Cleveland wasn't guaranteed for him to get a championship.
But
even
Cleveland makes sense because that's
it's a storyline.
But what storyline in LA? If the story is it really worth?
Yes,
it is.
Yes, because you got.
I guess for him,
it does good for his legacy. Just think about this.
Okay. You go to LA and it's a total and complete bust.
But that's the risk you're gonna take. But I'm pretty sure that the league gonna make that happen. Just think about the ratings. Just think about the ratings if LeBron was in there. That's already a big market. You got one of the most marquee free agents of all time playing for the Lakers.
Okay.
Their ratings gonna go skyrocket, and then they're gonna make the most money by putting the Celtics versus the Lakers. You got to think about it like this. And what this would do for his legacy going to the Lakers. And this is what people not failing to realize. LeBron James, it's all about storylines. It makes sense. Him going to Miami, it made people. What I tell you when he went to Miami? You remember what I told you? I said they love you.
Oh, yeah.
And then they hate you.
And then they love you again.
Then they love you all over again. And I told you, I said you're going to go back to Cleveland. And what you say? Nah, I ain't going to go back to Cleveland. Everybody told me I was crazy. The same thing they told me when I said that Kevin Durant was going to join the Warriors.
Okay, well, with this one, I'm not saying that you're crazy. I'm saying he might be.
It's a business.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a business.
But at this point in his career,
he done with
how much of a hit will he take if it's a bust?
It's not, because either way, you on your last. All right, look at it like this. You went to Miami, everybody hated you. You won 2 championships there, you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. Bow, you come back home, you did the impossible.
Right.
73.
I get that.
And hold on, let me finish. You went the 10, you beat a 73-9-10, came down from 3-1. You brought the championship that haven't been won in years.
Yes.
All right, bow. Now your mission is complete.
Yes.
Now you gotta focus on later on in life.
You're a hired gun now.
Yeah, you know you pretty much know that you at the end. You pretty much at the end closer than you are to the beginning.
That's so sorry.
No, let me finish.
You can't be that big of an icon and go out like that.
Listen, let me finish. So then you say, okay, look, I did what I needed to do. Now I gotta focus on the life after basketball. Magic Johnson.
Quit.
I always looked up to Magic Johnson. And I liked Magic Johnson. So Magic Johnson knows how to own a team. So if I get in close with Magic Johnson, he's gonna show me the ins and outs of being an owner.
You ain't gotta play there to do that.
Let me finish. So then he gonna sit there. He can say, all right, well, he could be there with Magic, and he can learn everything he need to know with Magic every day. Then on top of that, you could play with a younger Lonzo. You got some younger guys, and then you got another veteran with Paul George. I'm pretty sure they'll bring another person in there just because LeBron James liked them. And then on top of that, all the fans, everybody that hates you, majority of the people that really hate, to be honest, the majority of people that really, really hate LeBron are Laker fans. So just imagine if he go there, they haven't been to the playoffs. No, I'm just saying majority. I'm talking about the majority. Now, majority of them hate LeBron James, that don't like LeBron James are Laker fans because we Kobe fans. So by him going to the Lakers, it'll help his brand even more because they'll say, all right, well, the Lakers ain't made the playoffs or been to the finals since Kobe played. So you go in there, and let's say he played 3 or 4 years. He go there, you win the championship, or get him to the finals, or let's say he win the championship. That'll be great for his legacy. Then on top of that, if he break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar record, they're going to consider him the greatest basketball player ever. You don't say it like that. But they will sell it to massive millions like that. They can
sell all they want.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
They can sell all they want. Just because you sell it, don't mean it's right.
It makes
don't
sense.
Mean it. Maybe it does to some people make sense. Okay, now I'm playing the devil's advocate. He go there. It's a complete and utter mess.
They ain't gonna make that. They ain't gonna do that.
Okay, all right.
Because you can listen to every legend. They'll tell you the NBA is at its best when the Lakers are winning.
I get that. Okay, that's fine. But okay, I'm gonna leave it alone because I think my bias my non-bias.
I agree with you though. That's
my
the thing.
opinion of
I agree with
is really tainting this conversation.
Everything that you said, I agree with. Like I totally agree with.
Because it makes absolutely no sense. I mean, okay, they do it, and that's fine. I get that part. I get all of that. The selling the storyline, the making the money, I get all of that. However, I hope that if this is what happens, if he decides to leave Cleveland and he goes to LA, I hope for his sake and his fandom that it works.
It's gonna work.
Because if it doesn't,
they're gonna make it work.
Because
even if it don't work, you ain't got nothing to lose.
I don't.
He don't.
He does.
He don't.
He does.
He already accomplished what he accomplished.
Listen, when you're dealing with somebody who seems to be, and maybe I'm wrong, who seems to be or wants to be liked, who wants to be held in a certain reverence, because that's the way it seems in Cleveland, that I'm running this. This is why I'm saying to you that if he goes somewhere, is he willing to, is he even able to take a backseat to be what he truly is?
I don't think he got to take a backseat.
He's not. He's not Batman.
You mean not? Batman, but
he's not Batman.
But he doesn't have to. He doesn't. What happens is he can still average 25 points.
His fans think he is.
George,
my question is, can he put that ego in his pocket?
But he don't have to put his ego in the pocket because he's gonna still be the man.
He ain't never the man.
No, what I'm saying is this: that look at this. Before he went to Miami, all the pieces was put together for him. Let me
but
finish. The talent, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, the whole roster was gone. Bow went down there. They lost the first year, won 2 championships, lost, left, came back. Before he left and came back, what did he do? I want Kevin Love, move Andrew Wiggins. I want that person, that person, that person. Roster gone, gave him what he wanted. Years after that, he got Kyle Korver, one of the best 3-point shooters. He getting the talent. So what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen when he go to? They still gonna make it far. They still gonna get to the playoffs. I don't got them beating the Celtics. But this is what I think gonna happen.
That's your opinion.
He gonna call the Lakers. He already putting it out there that he want David.
Okay, so now he gonna call them and tell them this is what I want.
That's what he want. If you listen, everybody gonna tell you LeBron's gonna get what he wants. And like he still don't have to take a backseat because if you think about it, he gonna put the pieces in place. Let's say they win 30 games. See, it's deceiving.
30 games out of 80?
No, I'm saying this year they could win at least 30 games.
If they win 30 games with him,
they're gonna win more than that because they're gonna put the talent there before you get there.
All right,
like they've been doing.
Okay.
So this
don't.
All right, nobody never see what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. I do. I really do.
No, you have to see it happen first.
Yeah, but you're right.
Yeah, you got to see it happen. I need for this. And I'm happy I'm recording this.
Yes, I'm happy you are too. I'm not doubting.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, no,
yes,
I'm not doubting you. That what you're saying, some of it, some of it makes sense. I can't do this shit. Some of it makes sense. I get that part. I guess because I want, and I'm not saying I want it to be an utter failure, but for as much as I don't care for LeBron, the player, that thing, I don't want for his legacy, for him to tarnish his legacy, chasing, because now you become the old man that's trying to catch the young girl. And
I don't look at it like that. And this is how, if they sell it a different way, because
they're gonna sell it.
No, listen, because look at it like this: the Lakers only won 30 games, so technically speaking, they didn't win 30 games yet. But I'm saying, let's just say, I don't know, I think they won like 19. They think they won like 17, 18 games.
That's all?
Yeah, I think like 18 games, 19. But all right, let's say they win 30 games. Somewhere up in the 30 game range or a little bit, just a little bit less. Mm-hmm. So if they win that, technically speaking, he wouldn't be chasing a ring. Because if there's no superstars really going to be on the team unless Paul George is there, but technically speaking, he wouldn't be chasing the ring because he's not going to like a 73-9 team, or he's not going to a superstar team stacked with superstars. You get what I'm saying? So he's not, like, just technically speaking, he's not really chasing the ring. It's just him finishing his basketball. It's somewhere he want to finish his career at. And he could always go back and own become an owner of the Cavaliers. He could probably just want to, finish his career with the Lakers, just to learn from Magic, and also, because it's a help situation, because it's helping the LA market. Because think about it, the Lakers, they're building it back up. They just had the All-Star game in LA. When was the last time they did that? So they showing you that clearly they gave the Lakers a number 2 pick, and they clearly building it back up. The Lakers about to be the franchise. They about to take the franchise. They about to build it back up to where the Lakers used to be. And they going to try and make Showtime again. Because that's what they tried to do with D'Angelo Russell. But they couldn't do it with him because he wasn't really a passer. He was more of a scorer. But, I mean, that's what I see happen. And I understand where you're coming from, because you saying Kobe played for one franchise. You seen Jordan come through. I understand. I'm a basketball fan, so I know. But from a business perspective, they gonna come away. They gonna make the NBA gonna make tons of money by LeBron being in that LA market. Like I'm talking about, it's gonna probably skyrocket. Like that's gonna be probably the most money they ever made. And if they smart, if the NBA smart enough, they get LeBron. They probably sit down with LeBron and say, look, we're gonna give you what you want right now. We done gave you your championship, and we brought it back to Cleveland. Now what we need you to do is finish your career with the Lakers and bring that market back up, and it'll help the revenue and all that.
All this.
And just think about it. And just think about this. The Lakers have sucked for the past years. The Lakers have been sucking for the past 5-6 years. Okay. So LeBron come in and win, they're gonna be like, oh, LeBron brought the franchise back. They've been losing all these years.
Goosing him though, man.
Hey, that's what they're gonna do. That's what I see happening. That's what I see happening. I mean, I love basketball, and I want because I wouldn't mind saying just Kyle Kuzma and the younger guys develop. I wanted Jordan Clarkson to be the starting point guard.
I like that dude.
And he could ball, like, and he don't get the credit. Like when I watched him from the ground, like when as soon as he got drafted. What happened?
Well, they're 19 to 29.
Yeah, all right, so they're 19. See, they've been losing. So if they win their next game, that'd be 20 games, and they could lose a couple games after that. But as long as they win like 27 to 30 range, that'd be good. That you could go from where you got to, from where you was at last year, and then you sit down with them, they're gonna be like, look, man, it'll make their ratings go skyrocket.
Yeah.
Because he ain't gonna win if he stay in Cleveland. You never know that. Because the only team,
know he ain't gonna win in Cleveland.
The only team they will have to really worry about, because if OKC lose, let's say they lose Paul George to go to the Lakers. Now all you got is Russell Westbrook and a bunch of young guys. But
I'm just saying.
So I don't got them winning with. They go to the bottom without Paul George. Then the NBA have to make a couple more moves. And so their biggest threat will be the Warriors. If you got Paul George and LeBron James on the same team, their only threat will be the Warriors. And it'd make sense for them to go against each other because they create that rivalry. LeBron is getting revenge, or Paul George getting revenge, or something like that.
Okay. I'm about to be done with the NBA.
I don't know. I didn't even want to see the All-Star game.
Yeah. Competition in my mind with your favorite rapper. I keep it G just like the helmet of a Green Bay Packer. No fear tatted across my stomach, you can never scare me. Look at these rappers surviving on popularity shit. Throw them in the lion's den with the killer, the god. No Karuchi, but you get your head twist with these claws. Lion King, motherfucker, evil nigga like Scar. Mufasa, you hanging off that cliff, I throw your ass off.